Holy shit, bro. Hold on. Hopefully I get this to stay up like this. Pause. Alright. Turn this down. What's good, bro? What's good, brother? What's good? What's good? What's good? Listen. Refuse to lose, straight up. Just refuse to lose. That's all I'm talking about today. That's what we're talking about in this video, bro. Refuse to lose, man. Like, if you just decide, you know what, I'm going to win. Everything I do, I'm going to do it and get it done. And if I fucking fail or if it doesn't go right the first time, I'm just going to keep on working on it. I'm going to keep on working at it. You know what I'm saying? And figuring it out, bro. That's what it takes. You might not. You think Thomas Edison figured out how to build a light bulb the first try? G? Like, nah, bro. You got to not. Just don't even try. Just decide. Just decide that you're going to get in shape. Decide that you're going to live a better life. Decide that you're going to be a better man. Decide you're going to be a better husband or father or leader or businessman, right? Decide that. Don't try. Just make that decision and then make actions and decide with conviction and commitment, right? Like that commitment to the decision is important. What happens if you just make a decision and you don't commit? Imagine this. Imagine you're like, oh, I'm going to decide to go to New York from California, right? And you're going to drive. I want to take a road trip. I'm going to decide to drive across the country. Now, what would happen if you jumped into the car, right? If you got into your car after you decided to drive across the country, but because you didn't commit, what would happen? You would end up in the middle of America. You would end up somewhere in motherfucking Kentucky or some shit like that. I mean, realistically, it'd probably be like Texas or, you know, New Mexico, Mississippi, somewhere down there, right? Across the state lines, Florida, wherever the fuck you're going, maybe the Midwest. The point is, bro, if you don't commit to the where you're going, if you don't commit to the decision that you made, you'll never get there, bro. So just commit to winning. Decide that you're going to be a winner. Decide that losing is not for you. Okay? Just decide, like, you know what? Fuck that. I'm not a loser. I'm a winner. And really live like that and emulate that and proceed to take action accordingly, G. Would you really do certain things that you're doing if you're a real savage, if you're a real winner? If you're winning in life, stacking wins, showing up, building purpose, building character, staying unbreakable, helping people, being a real offering to the world, would you even have time for anything else but to just pour into other people? Like, yes, you have to figure it all out for yourself, G. You got to figure out, okay, what matters to me, but get to a point where you're serving the world so deeply that you don't even matter. What you do and how you feel is all about the people, G. I only get better from this. Like, we only get better for ourselves. We get better for the people around us, to be influential, you know, to inspire. Plus, we do this primarily for God, right? To show God that we're not ungrateful for this life, this vessel, this body, this temple that we have, man. We put in work at the gym. We put in work with the mindset. We learning. We evolve. We decide that we're going to get better. We commit to our personal journey. We commit to the growth. That's what it is. We commit to the growth. We commit to the motherfucking grind, even though it's going to be difficult at times. You're going to hit dead ends, blocked fucking avenues, roadblocks and shit like that. You know what I mean? It's just part of the game, bro. It's part of the life. But that's what it makes you stronger, bro. That's what makes you more of a fucking savage. That builds character, G. That builds resilience. That builds fortitude, bro. That builds a certain perspective that you'll need to proceed in life anyways. You'll never be able to really handle massive success or massive wins or massive anything at a big level. You won't be able to handle it if you've never been through big shit. Like, you never done nothing at a major level. You never gone through something that was like a big deal. Motherfuckers out here doing little shit. You got, bro, if you're doing something, if you're not operating at a big level, if you're not thinking big, you'll never have a big life. You know what I'm saying? So start really channeling that type of energy, G. You can have the world, bro. It's your world. God made you abundant. God made you here for all the blessings. But you're thinking too small. You're playing too small. You've committed to a little lifestyle, a little version of you. You decided to play it small. You have so much more potential, G. You have so much more capability. But don't let that stop you, right? Where you're at is where you're meant to be. And I appreciate you, bro. I love you. And where you're at is right where you need to be. You know what I'm saying? We all go through crazy shit, bro. I was at a restaurant the other day picking up some food, and I seen this dude, working behind the counter. And I just thought, like, damn. I remember when I used to work at the, food industry, like in the food industry, and it was just like, damn, like it was an enlightening moment for me because I'm on the other side of this, situation now, looking at motherfuckers like, bro, like I'll really pray for you, bro. Like I pray that you, figure out a way to get up out of the system here where you're working in this food, and that's what he loved to do. But I know a lot of times, we put ourselves in situations just because we feel like we have to be in them. We put ourselves in situations because we feel like we don't have any other choice. But let me tell you something about what God does and how God works. God puts you in certain situations. God puts you where you need to be. But God also gives you free will. So you're where you are because of you. And if you don't know that, if you can't acknowledge that, if you don't believe that, well, then report to God first and figure it all out. You got to figure out how you got to where you're at. That's the only way you'll be able to move forward. But don't even focus too deeply on that. Focus on this present moment. It is already done. The past is over. You're too focused on past losses. You're too focused on past downfalls. You're making old failures monumental. You're focusing on them so deeply that you define yourself based off of the shit that didn't work out in the past, instead of focusing on new possibilities, new opportunities, new chances, new abundance, new life. You know what I'm saying? Like new connections, new figure. Like that's what's all about, bro. Your energy needs to be changing. It can't be stagnant. It can't be stale. Refresh your spirit, bro. You gotta really get unstuck from the reality that you're living. If you catch yourself in this vibration of just like everything's the same, you're not changing, nothing's changing, you kind of just going through life, the motions of it, bro, you're missing the whole point of life. If you're just going through the motions of life without growing and elevating and tapping into God and really channeling this to give to people and to connect on a higher level, then you're missing the whole point of life. The whole point of life is for you to become the best version of you, to become the person that you would admire. Would you really admire who you are, the person that you are right now? Maybe you would, maybe you wouldn't. The point is, we all have to get better in every single moment. What would happen if you just decided, right, that, you know what, even when shit seems impossible, I'm gonna go for it. Even when I don't have a full plan entirely, but you do need to start planning to the end as far as you possibly can. But you gotta go for it. You gotta believe in faith. I just posted something about faith today on my Instagram, and I'm telling you about how God works. God is the realest. As long as you walk in faith, walk in His word, walk in His path, trust in His guidance, bro, you can't lose. You can't get lost when you walk with God. Do you understand this? Take a moment for yourself, G. Take a moment for yourself, man. Stop taking so much time to spend and thinking about everybody else. Sometimes you're really too focused on other people to the point where you don't know how to serve them yet because you're over consumed. You've consumed so much that you haven't yet poured into yourself. You haven't given yourself the nourishment that you've given other people. You haven't nurtured yourself the way you've nurtured other people. Take that time for yourself, bro. So that you're not coming from a place of weakness and need, but you're coming from a place of strength and provision, a place where you can provide securely. Don't be out here just trying to please everybody because you feel like that's what they want you to do. Do it because you can do it. Do it because God is telling you to do it. There's a different energy in that, bro. There's a different energy in that. If you could just grasp this energy, bro, it all starts with the workout. You gotta hit the gym. You gotta hit the workout. You gotta hit the gym. Then you gotta tap into something positive. Read a book. I have books sitting all over the house. Books everywhere, bro. Just pick up a book. Read something. You don't gotta read the whole book, but find something positive. If you don't know where to start with the Bible or whatever religion you believe in. I'm not trying to get too religious or push nothing like that on you, but believe in something, bro. Believe in yourself. Believe in the universe. Believe in the inner God that you are. The awareness of life that you are. The consciousness that you are. Believe in that. Tap into that. Figure that out. Learn about that. Explore that. Who are you? What are you? Decide that, you know what, I'm going to figure out who I am, my strengths, my capabilities, my fullest potential. Don't just go through life blindly. Don't just go through life just wondering. Don't go through life just hoping, bro. You got to seize the moment. You have to seriously go for it. I really pray that you understand this. You can do anything you put your mind to, G. Do you realize the world that we're living in right now? Do you actually see things like what's happening? The technology, the media. The economy. Do you see it? How do you see it? Remember, the world is perfect, bro. The world is always perfect because God made it this way. But you're going to see the world as you are. You're going to see the world as you are. So if you're at a low vibration, if you're negative, if you don't feel positive, if you feel down and out, if you feel negative and hurt, and if you're feeling hateful and self-sabotaging, and you're just seeing everything bad, then that's what you'll see. That's what you'll project, and that's what your world and reality will be. That's what you'll attract into your life as well. If you only focus on problems, if you only focus on just the struggle, if you only focus on what you don't want, you'll just attract more of it, bro. Start focusing and changing your reality by changing your thoughts and your ideas and the way that you look at the world. Because again, like I said, the world is not how the world is, it's as you are. You see people living wonderful, beautiful, prosperous lives. How do we do it? We calm down. We regulate our nervous system. We trust God. We trust in the process. We let go and surrender to the moment. We quit overthinking. We tap into love. That's just what it is, man. Somebody needs this. You need this. I need this. We need this. So face your fears. Today, face your fears. Decide to face your fears. Decide to get out of your comfort zone. Decide that you were born to win. Commit to that winner that's inside of you. Even if you feel lost right now. Bro, I'm the type of person who's going to get back up 10 times. If I fall 9 times, I'm going to get up every fucking time. That's just the type of person I am. That's the type of person you need to become, bro. Straight up. Once you develop that type of work ethic, once you develop that type of discipline, that focus, that strength, that perseverance, that persistence, that type of character, you can make it through anything, bro. You can make it through anything. Anything becomes easy. I'm not saying it'll be instant. Okay? Stop searching for instant gratification. But you'll realize that you're fully capable. You're fully able. Like, you're just not organized. You're just not tapped into your infinite intelligence, your Christ consciousness. You're still operating from a low frequency. Therefore, you don't see it how I see it, how we see it. Once you get to a certain level, it's only because you operated at a certain way. You function in a certain way, which allows you to tap into a different level. You probably play video games, right? Every level has a new devil. Every level has a new boss or a new mission, or it gets a new skill sets required, or a new fucking challenger, or a new component, or a new fucking weapon is unlocked, right? There's always something different that needs to be acknowledged with each new level. So with every level that you get to, obviously the type of people that you're going to get to and have access to change. The people who are around you right now might not be the ones for you, bro, because they might be holding you back. The people around you might be the ones who you need to let go because they're not willing to prosper with you. They're not willing to see you grow. They don't want to grow themselves, straight up. They're just cool. They're nah, bro, whatever. They don't see the dream. They don't see the bigger picture. They don't have any ambition like you. You want to tap out of the matrix and escape the matrix and get into fucking straight prosperity and freedom and abundance. But how do you do that when you're surrounded by bums and losers? You got to get around winners, G. You got to get around winners. And if you don't have anybody that you can immediately get access to on in your social circle, just come online. Go online. Social media, bro. It's 2024. Straight up. There's so many people. There's so many communities. Join my community. All my people, everybody who follows my page, we're all tapped into this program, bro. We work on our fitness, our mindset, our nutrition, and we just crush life. It doesn't matter what you're focusing on. You don't have to do the same thing I do as far as like career goals and life goals. Like, you might be a good engineer. You might be a fucking architect. You might be a pilot. You might be a scientist. You might be a biologist. You might be a chiropractor. You might be IT guy. You might be a vet tech. You might be a fireman. You might be somebody who builds tables or woodworker. You might be somebody who's an electrician. You might be somebody who cooks. Bro, the whole point is it doesn't matter what you do or want to do. The whole point is you do it at the best level you can be by working on yourself. That's what this is all about. All right? I'm going to be here. I'm going to keep showing up. We're taking it to the next level. Oh, and while you're here, if you made it this far, Tej Hanley, link in the description. You guys, you have to start taking care of your skin. Your skincare is an absolute necessary. Skincare is an absolute necessary. As a man, you need to be taking care of your skin. It's so important going into 2024, especially summertime, bro. You want to be glowed up. When you show up, you want to glow up. There's nothing better than Tej Hanley. It's the #1 skincare on the market. It's known. It's the uncomplicated skincare for men. Like, you're overcomplicating this process, G. All you need to do is tap in with Tej Hanley. They give you everything you need. Everything comes in a box. You get all the instructions that you need. It's super straightforward and very simple and very uncomplicated. That's why I love Tej Hanley. I've been watching and partnered up with Tej Hanley now, and it's been amazing. It's been making a big difference with my skin complexion, and it can do the same for you. Your confidence is going to start with the way you see yourself in the mirror, and the first thing you see is your skin, your face, right? Which is your largest organism, right? Your skin is your largest organism on your face, G. You got to start taking care of it. People see it, women see it, employees see it, you see it. Start taking care of your skin with Tej Hanley. Right now, when you hit the link in the description, you're going to get 40% off your first box plus 20% off for life. Straight up. All right? Other than that, man, it is what it is, man. I love you. It is what it is. I'm going to be here, man. Let's get it. Yeah.